1890, The Sleeping Beauty has become one of the most frequently staged ballets in history. So what makes this piece so beloved? And what exactly does ballet bring to this or any other story? At the heart of ballet are dozens of gestures that dancers painstakingly perfect over thousands of hours of practice. This unique set of gestures has been used for centuries, each movement rich with meaning and history. But you don't need to study them to understand ballet, any more than you need to study music to be moved by a song. And just as composers combine notes and phrases to form pieces of music, choreographers string these gestures together with new movements to form expressive combinations. Working alongside the orchestra's live score, ballerinas precisely perform these combinations to convey narrative, emotion, and character. In The Sleeping Beauty's opening scene, a flurry of techniques depicts the fairy court bestowing gifts on baby princess Aurora. The fairy of generosity delicately walks on point, meaning on the tips of her toes, in step with the light plucking of violins. The ballerina moves in perfect harmony with the music, even mimicking the violin's trill with an elegant bourrée. The fairy of temperance, bestowing the gift of strong will on Aurora, is choreographed as if shooting bolts of electricity from her fingers. She bounds across the stage, spinning with quick chaînés before decisively jetéing. Some movements are even more literal than this. The evil fairy, Caraboss, curses the princess with a lethal X, and the benevolent lilac fairy counters that curse. Of course, the relationship between music and movement isn't always this straightforward. While classical ballet gestures often respond to musical elements, the degree to which the dancers and orchestra align is another choreographic tool. Some characters and scenes move in sync to create rhythmic clarity, while others deliberately diverge from the orchestra. Dancers and musicians maintain this delicate balance throughout each performance, engaging in a live negotiation of speed and rhythm. But prior to the performance, a ballet's most important relationship is between the choreographer and the music. Choreographer Marius Petipa and composer Pyotr Ilyich Tchaikovsky worked together on every second of The Sleeping Beauty. This is particularly noticeable in Princess Aurora's exuberant entrance on her 16th birthday. Tchaikovsky's enthusiastic music tumbles forward in fits and starts, even cutting short some musical phrases to capture her impatience. Petipa choreographs Aurora bouncing back and forth with pas de chat, French for cat steps, as she waits for her party to begin. Once the celebration starts, it's up to the dancers to deliver on the physical spectacle of performing these gestures with grace.